So as we draw to the end of 2024, we do have to look back at what a staggering year it has been. Really phenomenal throughout. We've done over 38 on-site farm sales. We've done over 50 sales in total, including our vintage sales and our Cambridge machinery sales as well. Over £63 million worth of machinery has been sold. We've sold over 22,000 lots. The December sale has just gone. Great, one of our best Decembers for a long time. You can see from some of the gaps that have been left that we've sold an awful lot, and that's selling all over the world, to Japan, to Kenya, to Sudan, Lithuania, Poland, Portugal, Spain, just to name a few. And that's because those guys have the confidence to buy through us. We're offering the services like the cleaning down that no one else offers. You know, there's no online additional charge for bidding as well. So, you know, we try and add all those pictures so people can buy with confidence, whether you're in the sale field or not. And as I say, 2025 is going to be a massive important year for us as well, just because of our bicentenary. It's going to be really exciting to see how that develops over the course of the year. You know, we've got Lama coming up on the first couple of weeks in January. We're back in the machinery sale on the 13th, I believe, off the top of my head. So it doesn't really stop. It is a really exciting time, but again, this year has been staggering. I'm sure Adam will throw up some pictures of some of those results. You know, who could forget the 3 combines that we had at the Peter Crosswell sale? You know, 313 for the 1,000 for the top one we had there, closely followed by 312,000, and the slightly older one made 286. And then we had another sale at Dalham Estates a few weeks after that, where we had a Cat Challenger that made 78,000, which was unbelievable, really. So that shows the strength of the second-hand machinery market, and it really does pay to choose Cheffins. So, talking about the strength of the export market that we've had throughout 2024, this beautiful Fendt 936, you may remember from the JC&MA Martin auction we had a couple of weeks ago, has been cleaned and it had its FISO sanitary certificate there, ready to export straight to Southern Ireland, part of the process that we offer again. Yeah, as I say, it's really apparent, the export market this year, and we're hopefully it's going to continue strong into 2025. So we're joined here with Mr. Keys. He is our dedicated cleaning operative for the export that comes out of the yard and from farm sales as well. It's important to stress that Cheffins are the only auction house that offers this service, and Mark does a fantastic job for doing that, and we've got a very good pass rate on our certificates, haven't we, Mark? So just tell us a bit about some of the complications that you find, Mark, some of the more interesting stuff that you've cleaned. Obviously you get some that come in clean and not some that get in that are really dirty. So on a day-to-day, how many tractors would you try and clean a day?
I've got to at least do 2 tractors a day to make it profitable for Cheffins.
Yeah.
So we need to do 2 tractors a day at least.
Yeah.
But saying that, some tractors could take 10 hours to wash.
Yeah.
So you sometimes have a job to keep to that 2 tractors a day.
Yeah.
Because you could, like this thing here, it's going to take me 3 days to wash this.
Yeah.
So, you know, it could take longer, but thankfully it's cleaner than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But I'm still looking at a good 3 days to wash it.
Yeah, there's a lot of areas you've got to get to on these,
nooks
isn't
and
there?
crannies all round the belts and round the cogs and underneath in the tank,
Yeah.
in the straw walkers. Yeah, there's a lot involved in the compartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much you can't find now, but you've cleaned beet cleaners for us, you've done beet harvesters, you've done...
Well, actually, I haven't done it. That's one thing I haven't done is a beet harvester.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully.
No,
but it's going to come one day, most probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll clean most stuff, but except the beet harvester.
Okay, there you go. Heard it here first, even I don't know. So, yeah, no, so it's really, as I say, you're all doing this all day, every day, really, aren't you?
Every day.
Yeah.
5 days a week.
Yeah.
8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And cold, wet, sunshine, it's got to be done.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's one of those things that we have to deal with, but we are set up to deal with that so you can buy with confidence. And Mr. Keys here looks after everything very well, and you can be confident that it will get that certificate at the end.
Yes.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay, no.
Cheers. So we're joined by Dan from Manners. They're in here pretty much every day, aren't you really, Dan? Up and down the country, you're doing all sorts of machinery haulage for everybody, but Dan's in and out of the yard quite regularly for us, bringing stuff in for the sale and picking stuff that's been sold. I mean, where have you got to go for this load today, Dan?
These are going all the way back up to Glenrother up in Scotland, so,
okay.
And Dundee.
Perfect, perfect. So right up there, and then you've got a return load to bring us back after Christmas, hopefully?
Yep, for this first sale of the year. Good
man, that's the way, that's what we like to see. So as I say, anyone that needs haulage and you're up that end of the country or throughout really, I suppose you go where the work is, give Manners a call, and it may very well be Dan that comes to help you, but they're great guys to help us out all the time, and we look forward to seeing them again in the new year. Brilliant. Cheers, Dan.
Thanks very much.
So as I said earlier, it's very busy in the yard with people trying to get the machines out in time for the Christmas break. Another one of our regular hauliers that we see in quite a lot is WM Ellison. They're in and out of the yard all the time, again, based up in Lancashire. They help us out with the Harrogate vintage sales as well. A really reliable company, again, someone else that you can count on, and someone that we know very well. So whilst a lot of the yard is a bit empty from the stuff that we've sold after an amazing December machinery sale, we have got some nice early entries as well. A couple of lovely drills here. That horse drill that's come direct from a local farming enterprise. You've got a few spares in the IBC as well. I'm sure everyone will like ferreting through those. But yes, again, so we're getting entries straight into January. As I say, 13th of January we're back in the field. We're very much looking forward to it. You'll be ready. We'll all be full up on turkey and chocolate by then, so we'll be ready to get back and see you all there with your hands held up high for us. So it's not just the sort of small machinery, but for those of you with the high horsepower tractors, this was sold at the last machinery sale. We made just over 11,000 on the hammer. And then we've got this huge Vardestad Carrier 1225, again direct from a local farm. Has got the slightly different rings on there, but again, if you need that, think of the cost of that new. So that is on offer in January, ready to go. If you've got the horsepower to pull it, we can supply it for you. So for those of you in the grass game, although you've only just finished your turkey, we are getting some grass and machinery in ready for next year. It won't be long till it soon gets here, as you all know. Lovely tedders there, some straw choppers in the background, some good balers, nice and early. Try and beat the rushes and get them in before it's gone. So that's almost coming to the close of this week's episode, but I suppose the important thing that I haven't yet stressed is that we are indeed open for entries for the January machinery sale. As we alluded to earlier, there are a few gaps because December was so strong. So the trade looks like it's going to hold out early into the new year. So we are looking for entries. As I say, those direct from farm machines, they're always demand an extra premium, and we will be very happy to receive them. If you're not quite sure and you've never sold at auction before, please call one of the dedicated auction team. We'll be able to help you with that. And the other thing to mention is we are also open for entries for our April vintage sale. And that is shaping up to be an absolute staggering sale already. We've got the Mogul, as we spoke about in a few episodes ago before. We've got some fantastic cars already entered as well. That is shaping up to be an absolute cracker, and one that we all know that you look forward to as well. But the last thing I suppose I would like to say on behalf of Cheffins is that thank you for your support throughout 2024. Without yourselves, the vendors and the buyers, we wouldn't have had such a successful year. It shows the strength of the market, it shows the strength of the product that we can offer, and we look forward to seeing you all very soon in 2025. Have a good Christmas, a great new year, and we'll see you then. Thanks again.